Hello friends. Another VR speaker has arrived for repair. In the previous video, the speaker overheated, and this one does not turn on at all. These speakers are very similar to each other. Now I connect a non-working speaker and we see a consumption of 560 milliamps. At the same time, the speaker does not turn on at all. There are no indicators either. Let's disassemble and search. I took the speaker apart and saw that some connectors were disconnected. I saw that someone had tried to fix the speaker before me. I saw a twist of wires that hadn't even been insulated. On the back of the board you can see that they had soldered the transistor and connector. As I understand it, they had tried to fix it and couldn't, then they had given it to the client. After which he had given it to me for repair. After a detailed inspection of the board, I found the following problems. Pay attention to the third transistor. As you can see, its legs are torn off and it wobbles. I will desolder and check all the transistors, because here one is visible that they were soldered. Everything needs to be rechecked on the transistor tester. I checked the transistor and it is working, but for some reason its legs came off. I can't figure out why yet. I extended 2 legs and now all that's left is to solder it. I checked it on 2 devices and both showed that it is working. Its name is B688. I also saw that one gasket is missing under the transistor. I need to find a replacement. I also saw that the electrolytic capacitor was replaced. It is clearly not from this board. It is also visible that it is loose and poorly soldered. So far, I have found only these problems.
The speaker is working very strangely. There is a suspicious noise coming from the speakers, like a hiss. Listen.
There is a strange sound and the current consumption is also higher. Let's compare 2 speakers. The non-working one consumes 680 milliamps and the working one consumes 420 milliamps, which indicates that there is still something wrong with the speaker. I found another non-working element. This is our small transistor. The transistor is completely in a short circuit, because the resistance between its pins is very small. There is a 2L transistor installed there. On the working board it does not ring out, but on this one it is in a short circuit. As you can see, the transistor tester identifies the faulty transistor as a resistor. As you can see, I have already unsoldered it. It needs to be replaced and all the wiring of the elements needs to be checked. Perhaps some other parts have burned out. All elements connected to this faulty transistor need to be checked. Another one found a faulty element and this is a resistor. It is marked 510. Having measured it on the working board, its readings were 51 ohm, and on the faulty one it shows 1.2 mega ohm. As a result, I replaced this transistor and this resistor. Now I think it is worth trying to turn on the speaker. I was already thinking about trying to run the board, but I changed my mind and decided to check the nearby components and found another burnt transistor. Since I have 2 similar speakers under repair, it is much easier for me to diagnose the board. Having measured the resistance on the legs of the transistor, I again found a faulty one. Its name is the same 2L.
After the replacement, the speaker consumption became 570 milliamps. Also, strange sounds from the speaker disappeared, which indicates that the speaker is now in good working order. Now there is a small hiss, but this is normal. It works exactly the same on a working speaker. I was lucky that I had 2 speakers at the same time. This simplified the repair. Unfortunately, The video with the speaker test was lost, but from the previous frames it was clear that the suspicious sound disappeared and the indicator panel worked. The speaker is fully functional and was given to the client. The client was satisfied. I hope the video was useful. Subscribe to the channel and do not forget to put your thumbs up. See you soon and good luck with your repairs.